we're going to do that. Wayne in Montana.
The date, honey. Say what the
This
date.
is, you tell the date, Marilyn. That's your job. What's the date, Marilyn?
December the 1st.
This is January the 31st.
January the 31st?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some towers laying on the ground still. Haven't got them all up. Drive down by the creek and come up. It may snow on us today. I hope not going over the pass, but it may. Larry's house over there. Nick and Katie's house here. Go down by the creek. We've been by here once already, but we decided we'd take a video. That's toward the Silver Peak Mountains, and right over there is Silver Peak, Nevada. Now we're going to go down by here, down by the creek. It's chilly today. The creek is frozen some. It was frozen over the other day, but it's always running very hard underneath, even if it's frozen on top. There's some of our quail.
Oh.
They're coming home and going over there to
Aren't they-
eat.
Aren't they cute? Cute, cute. Look at that.
Oh. Going to get some dinner, breakfast. Around this way.
The horses have been in here.
Yeah, the horse has been coming in, you can see. There's our junk pile and extra stuff like our lumber yard. About time for them to come and get their breakfast. Well, there's some doves up there in the tower.
Did you feed them already?
Yeah, I fed them this morning. They weren't there, but their food will be there for them when they come. There's White Mountain up there, real tall, 14,252 feet. They graded our road yesterday. There's a hawk up there on the telephone pole looking for my quail. Building new places here all the time. big Ice House Canyon. That's where the Bigfoot's supposed to be, according to the Indians up here, the natives. I saw one, but I don't wish to see another one. It's not a good experience. A little road trip to Bishop today. Newly installed mailbox down here. Now we'll go out of the valley. We'll turn our camera off until we get up there in the snowy mountains and see what happens up there. Going up Montgomery Pass. Hopefully it won't snow on us. Got a slow moving truck ahead of us. See if I can get around him. We can get him on the side of the road.
Look at that. What's the matter with him? Get over.
Well, yeah, problems. Every time I'm going to pass, he gets over on his side, but when I try to pass him, he gets out there on my side. There he goes again.
What's the matter with him, buddy?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's half asleep or something. I don't know. Maybe I can get around him up here. He's probably going to go like mad when he gets down, going downhill.
He's weaving all over.
Yeah, he is. Let's see if I can get around him here safely. Here he comes. Not a very good driver. Try to run over so we get on the other side. I can't pass him when he's in my lane. But we got around him, didn't we? Sure missed this place being open here. There's a bunch of dead trees there. That would be easy to get to. Got some firewood. We're going over Montgomery Pass now. So that'd be 167 feet elevation. That's the Sierra straight ahead. The road is good and clear. There's salt on the road. That's Queen Valley down there. Used to be a lot of antelope in that valley. We usually see a lot of wild horses in this valley in the evening. Straight ahead you'll see the Sierras and Mammoth up there. See some antelope. We've seen quite a few lately. Maybe we'll see some coming back. Boundary Peak and Montgomery Peak are to the left. Boundary Peak is the tallest point in Nevada. It's over 13,000 feet. Montgomery Peak's even taller. But it's a lower part of the White Mountains. A lot of people try to climb that mountain, or they do climb it. There's trails up there. They start out right by our house. The trail goes up. See where the salt is on the road. Supposed to be snowing today. I hope it doesn't get too excited about it. Over to the right, that's Mammoth way back up in there. Look over to the right, Mammoth. See how tall those mountains are, all white?
Yes.
There's the Sierras. We're coming up to Benton, California pretty soon. We're still in Nevada at this time. phone call, so I had to turn the video off. I wanted to show you. We're coming down in Hamel Valley on Highway 6. And I wanted you to see the Snowy Mountains. Of course, there's Snowy Mountains on both sides. The White Mountains on the left and the Sierras on the right. By the way, up on the Sierra Crest up there, sometimes the wind speeds exceeds 200 miles an hour. It's like the jet stream turning down, or touching down. A bunch of sheep over in Fish Lake Valley now. They had them here for quite a while. The mountains are beautiful there. People come from all over the world to see these mountains. Arabian horse ranch over here to the left. But I don't know whether you can see it or not. I got the camera pointed toward the Sierras, which are beautiful. See where they sprayed the road with salt. Look at the snow that was here. It's 49 degrees outside right now. Here. The Champion Sparkplug Mine is just a little bit ahead up here. It's up into the White Mountains. White Mountain Ranch was developed to feed the crews up there at the mine. They were mining for the type of material that they use in spark plugs, the porcelain. And most of the spark plugs that made at one time, all the Champion spark plugs were made from this material, this mineral up here. A doctor went up here and discovered where it was. He thought it would be up here, and there, sure enough, there's where it was. See the old roads going up to the Champion Sparkplug Mine. It's abandoned now, but at one time they had a lot of workers there and they fed them very well, and they grew a lot of the stuff, the food, the eggs, the beef, and vegetables all down here on the White Mountain Ranch. Coming up to a burro rescue place here pretty soon. Just here to the left. burros out there. They always have a few that they rescue. See about 6 or 8 of them out there. Over here to the right are the Sierras. Sheep down here now or not. One of my neighbors one time was driving through here, and they hit a golden eagle, flew through their windshield. And because I'm Native American, they brought it to me to share the feathers with other Native American people. The sheep from here to Fish Lake Valley. Ranch here. And the next one is the White Mountain Ranch. Right over there. My stepdad, Dale Remling, trained horses there for a while. For Cord that built the Cord, Duesenberg, and Auburn cars. He was his horseman and I was his assistant. I never lived on this ranch here with him, but on the Cord Ranch I did. Going up to the Champion Spark Plug Mine. There used to be a lot of antelope here, standing out in these fields, but evidently they moved them out. There were a lot of deer here too, but as California put a moratorium on the killing of mountain lions, the mountain lions have killed everything. Mountain lion only has one predator, and that is man. And if you don't do that, then they're very overpopulated. The lions are walking down the main street of Bishop, all of the reservation over here, killing horses and calves and sheep and goats and dogs and cats. I'm turning back over here now to the Sierras. Valley up there called Round Valley. I think you can see why. We're a few miles from Bishop now, and Laws Railroad Museum there just before you get to Bishop. That's one of the real nice railroad museums there. But I did do a 2 videos of that area. We're 18 miles from Bishop right now. Valley now pretty soon. The White Mountains are still to our left. When we went by Benton, we were directly, where we live is directly east of there, but over White Mountain. Here, and we'll shut the camera off for a while again. We're at the Bishop Park. We got a lot of Canadian geese down here along with all the other ducks and stuff. And I'm gonna take a picture of these geese. Well, hopefully they won't fly away. We need Canadian honkers here. There's the Canadian geese. I know they've been hunting these here. Probably got geese on top of the pond over here. There's a pond right over there. That's a treat to see them. Pretty park. Of course, this is in January, you know, generally the 31st, middle of the winter time. Last year it was so cold that the pond froze over, and some of them were out there trying to ice skate on it. Looking toward the White Mountain and Fish Lake Valley over that mountain. And there's the senior center, where many of the senior centers come and have lunch every day and visit. More visit than anything. Hope you're enjoying this. We're at the Bishop Park, and there's the pond out there with ducks all over it. We're going to have lunch here. No, I don't want any of that. No, that's all. Got tacos at Taco Bell today. When Dakota was little, she'd come here and go out there and feed the ducks, go out on that little gazebo out there on the lake. That box. That box.
Thank you.
Hope you can see the ducks out on the pond. Just beyond the pond over there is where the geese are.
Look at their hair.
Many times we bring our lunch over here to the park and sit there and watch the animals and the kids play. Do you have your oxygen on? Let me have the trash. I'll walk over there and throw the trash away. Is that all?
That's it.
A lot of ducks out on the lake. I don't know why the honkers haven't got out there yet. We'll leave the camera on for you to see a little bit of Bishop as we travel around. Take a picture of those mountains there. It's storming in the mountains today. Hopefully we can get home before it starts storming over there. White Mountains there, And the soccer and baseball parks over here mostly play baseball, the American sport. And the dog park there just a few days ago the snow was all the way down to here. By the Taco Bell now. Go down Main Street in Bishop. Schatz Roadhouse. There it used to be Sizzler. Pollo Loco and barbershops and Goose bars.
That used to be a Sizzler?
That used to be Sizzler, yes. That's where your sister went there one time and
She got sick.
Yeah, she got sick on the salad dressing or something.
Well, they had a salad bar.
And the Holy Smoke Barbecue, Carl Jr., Schatz Bakery, the City Park, again, where we were. Schatz Bakery is a very famous bakery. Most of the local people don't go there. It's hard to get in and out of that place. The bowling alley, where they have a pretty nice restaurant. Everything's pretty high though. Hotels and motels and more. McDonald's. The old Bank of America building. Max Sporting Goods, Jack's Waffle Shop. Now it's called Jack's Restaurant. Normally I'd take a right turn here and go back to the back side and go off of Main Street, but I want you to see Main Street. This is Main Street in Bishop, U.S. Bank and Anna Marie's and Bishop Theater. Ben Franklin's store used to be there. Joseph Byright Market, now it's Bishop Beverage Center. Lake Sabrina 19 miles and South Lake 22. Rusty's Saloon and Bar and Bishop Coins, my friend Bill owns that. Ben Franklin's store used to be there. Go up here and turn right. And there's Perry Motors and Dollar Store, and going up here by the high school, police station, fire station. There's the newspaper building, and you'll register. Bishop Glass, we get our windshields put in every now and then. Dwayne's Friendly Pharmacy, the best pharmacy in town. And a nice little whatnot store. Bishop Hospital for the Nino, and we're going to go down here, pull right in there. Marilyn has a doctor visit today. They saved her life here in 2020. No one else would treat her, and they did, and they saved her life. Very good service here. Your blood tests and x-rays and MRIs and all kinds of stuff. I've had 2 or 3 MRIs here. Beautiful mountains in the background. Right there's where I took Marilyn into emergency, and they came out and got her and took her in there right in the middle of COVID. And they took care of her. We'll come right up here and we'll get out and park right by the front door. We'll shut it off for now. You can do what you want to there.
Okay. Here it is.
Okay.
You want me to give you one? Oh.
No. We're going to go up here and go over toward the automotive store, and I'll stop there where you can eat, okay?
Okay.
When I stop up there, you can eat.
Okay.
We're going up toward Sabrina Lake, up Line Street, which goes up to Sabrina and South Lake. We're going to go through the Indian reservation here, the Paiute reservation, and go from one end of town to the other. Turn right on Barlow. starting over here. They sure messed up this road with the 4-lane highway until Newsom decided to put bike lanes in it because he doesn't want anybody driving gasoline-powered automobiles. Going to the Paiute Reservation now. All these homes, the older ones are all built out of concrete block. They were pretty nice homes. As we're going to here, the left, the Sierras on the left and the White Mountains on the right. And in the evening, the mountain lions walk down the road here. There's so many of them. They've had a moratorium on them for many, many years. And they're very much overpopulated. On both sides here are the old reservation homes made out of concrete block. They put different things in front of them. Different kind of modifications. Make them look a little different. They can put paneling on the outside and all kinds of stuff. Now we're at Sierra Highway, which is Highway 395. And we're going to turn right and go toward Bishop. Turn left and go toward the automotive store. And Big 5, where I'm supposed to buy a coat today. I don't have a light coat anymore. Longer. I'll go in both of these places here. There we go, Big 5. We're going up Montgomery Pass. We didn't see any horses in Queen Valley, but we might see some up here. I remember almost 70 years ago when we used to come up here in an old Dodge truck, 6-cylinder flathead engine with a granny 4-speed 1-ton, pulling horses and feed and tents and everything you could think of in the back of that truck. Go up here wild horse gathering.
I imagine there was quite a few.
Yeah, there's quite a few horses. There's still a lot of horses. There were a lot then. Right up here at Montgomery Pass, and of course you see signs, watch out for horses all the time. Because there's a lot of horses. There might be some right up here at the pass. This used to be Salford Montgomery Pass up here. Every Sunday they had a buffet lunch, and it was really nice to come up here out of Fish Lake Valley. And
I bet that was nice.
had hotels and casinos and everything. Yep, there's a horse down there. One wild horse.
Where?
Right down there.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a bay. There's where the main casino was. There's a hotel and restaurant on the left side, hotel and restaurant on the right side, gas station with a tow truck and garage and everything there. All from yesteryear. When I was a little boy up here, this was a stagecoach station and a train station both.
Oh.
And it was on the left-hand side there, and it was great big, had big boardwalk out in front of it. The railroad track went right there where they were. They went over to Candelaria and went all the way to Goldenfield and Tonopah. Now it's all gone. Well, we're going down the other side now. A lot of snow melted today. Lots of snow. Wild burros, there's bighorn sheep and antelope, wild horses, elk, wolves, lions, and coyotes. All kinds of animals in this country. Hopefully we'll see some antelope on the way. We've seen them every time we went back and forth, usually in the evening. They're out here up on the hills. This area here, sometimes it has black ice. There's some bumps in the road. A lot of trucks here on Highway 6. Up to the left there's a lot of wild horses off and on in here, and the antelope too. There's an area off to the right here. It's called Antelope Springs. And there's still a lot of antelope there. Hopefully we'll see these antelope somewhere. right here the last time. Never know where they're going to be. They can cover a lot of land because they can run 55 miles an hour. They've got great big lungs, oversized lungs, and hard bow for their size. And they're supposedly the largest antelope in America. Mineral County, about to come into Esmeralda County. Now we're in Esmeralda County where we live. Reptile Mine Road. Pretty soon we're going to be on our road. Surprised we haven't seen any horses except for one.
Think of a song, Hernando's Hideaway. I call this Hernando's Hideaway.
Yeah. Down in Fish Lake Valley pretty soon. A lot of snow melted today. 45 degrees still. country in here. Over to the right, probably about 10 or 12 miles, is Antelope Springs. Columbia Marsh is to the left. The water level there is the surface of the ground. You go out there and it looks like it's dry, but your vehicle will just sink down. Now let's see the White Mountains, and it's snowing on White Mountain.
Look at that. It was cold last night.
When that sun goes down, it gets cold.
Around 14 degrees. That's cold.
14 degrees is cold. There's Fish Lake Valley.
There it is.
See more wild horses in our yard right around it than we saw today on the road. They've moved someplace else. They cover a lot of territory. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't move 5 to 10 miles a day. White Mountains.
Boy, that looked like Alaska, doesn't it?
It's like Alaska up there in the tundra up there. Little tiny tundra flowers, an inch tall. Right here is where the petroglyphs are over there, about a mile.
Can you imagine what it was like when the Indians were here?
Well, Hank Patterson could have told you that. He was here when a white man first came to this country. In the book, Rancho El Cajon, Lopez brought a herd of sheep through here in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Wasn't much here then, except Indians. This is Shoshone, not Paiute country. Fine Metals down there on the left. That used to be one of my customers up here, 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Pretty white mountains. Snowing up a storm up there. Not a very good road here. It whips you all over the place. A lot of snow still in the mountains on this side. A lot colder over here than on the other side of the mountain in Owens Valley. It's about 7,000 feet at the bottom of those mountains there, believe it or not. The tallest part of those mountains are 14,000 plus feet. Well, we'll shut our little recording off. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and come back again. Thank you.